Hi guys, it's Dan Dennis from Video Formula. In this video, I'm going to show you how we rebranded my business, Daniel Dennis Media, to Video Formula and took the design from concept to reality. In the episode, we're going to break down exactly what we did, what our ideas were, and how we were taken through the process. I'm going to pass you over to Sophie Allen to explain exactly how we got started.
I'm Sophie Allen from Serrano Media, and I specialise in graphic design, brand design, and manage social media for businesses, as well as helping them with their marketing. Dan was coming from almost a smaller brand that was very him. It was very personally oriented, and he's moving forward to a bigger brand where he's completely rebranding the company, new company name, and wanted something fresh with a strong brand identity that people are going to recognise. And we wanted to make that personal to him and a standout brand.
So originally, when I started my business back in 2017, I was called Daniel Dennis Media, and I actually started it when I was in uni. So it was all about me. I was just freelancing, and really it's Daniel Dennis Media has just been that uni project that has slowly developed and changed over the last 7 or 8 years. So really, now I've established again my business full time as a limited company, I wanted to give it a new lease of life. I wanted it to stand on its own 2 feet, and I really wanted to create a brand that I could be proud of that was this more developed version of myself.
There was a lot included in the brief, and I think at points that's why there was a little bit of a struggle. We learnt together that we kind of had to narrow that down. There was a lively gradient. He definitely wanted curves incorporated. He wanted the logo to have a multifunctional meaning. Dan's brand represents so much more than we would see on the surface. It's the confidence that he gives his clients, the clarity that he gives them, and we wanted to create that feeling.
There was definitely a lot going on, and I think it was a little bit overwhelming when I was sort of coming up with these ideas as well. But Sophie really did help to sort of digest those ideas, prioritise them, and figure out exactly what I wanted. Eventually we came to the conclusion that we did have to go back to basics, and Sophie did take on full control, and she was very good at explaining that to me and helping me understand why this is sort of half the process. And I think that because I've been holding on to this brand for so long and I was so excited about it, I was just trying to fit far too much into it at once.
I kind of then go away, create some doodles. For me, I enjoy the drawing side of things. So I will literally go away and draw some ideas, put them down and see how that translates when I put that on the computer. Some things worked, some things didn't, as is usually the way. I think there was a couple of ideas when it came to formula as well, whether that could be a scientific formula or maybe a fluidity type of thing, and managed to combine that with a play button that really encompassed the videography and the podcast side of things. That came in really well together and was able to combine those to come to the design that we've got now.
When she was explaining to me, sitting me down, going through the design, the more I was learning about why she'd included certain bits really helped me to just fall in love with the design even more. The more I learnt about it, it was connecting back to these other conversations that we had, and the fact that she managed to pull them all together into one simple logo is actually really extraordinary.
If you'd like to learn more about me or Serrano, you can head to www.serrano.media.
Really, right from the start, I should have just given her the full sort of control that I needed to, but when she had control, there was literally no issues whatsoever. It was a very relaxing process, and it just takes the weight off your shoulders that you know you're giving it to someone who genuinely knows what they're doing. You're giving the experts the control of what they're good at rather than trying to take on too much yourself, and I wish I'd done it far, far sooner.